In the educator's room, Caligo straightforwardly discusses loving the way that he puts his understudies through a great deal of pointless torment. In the interim, the extraordinary mentors are pushing the maverick understudies through a lot of hardship to plan for the impending contest, so they in the end arrive at the Daleth rank at the earliest opportunity. Each student of Rebel class was assigned with different teacher. 2 were trained by mermaid looking like crybaby lady, and 2 with cap wearing weirdo teacher who puts a girl into cage full of animal, and 1 with Lassie sensei always video games. Clara and Dear Girl are assigned to Sexy Scumbus sensei, where she teaches the of seducing. With the desire to accomplish a similar objective, Bakiko takes Iruma to the Babel's enchantment contraption battler. While she is gladly making sense of all that, she is familiar with the spot. Iruma shocks her by saying that he is really a part there, which causes Bakiko's clarifications to appear to be excess. She is enraged and chastens her understudy for not telling her that previously. When they enter the Babel's enchantment contraption battler, the instructor-understudy couple finds Aligos Chanel, who like Iruma additionally works there. Bakiko is stunned by the immense assortment of mysterious articles and investigates everything unobtrusively. Whenever she has taken as much time as necessary, she chooses to show Iruma how a mana bow is made. She grasps a little stick, and by enacting her bloodline capacity by the way to express quartz, she supernaturally makes a bow. Bakiko then provokes Iruma to do a similar, utilizing the quill of a gatekeeper monster. In any case, every one of his endeavors neglect to deliver the ideal outcome, and Iruma continues to screw up. In the interim, the other unique coaches have pushed their understudies to the point that they are really worried about their prosperity. Albeit a portion of the educators feel terrible and wish to facilitate their understudies' aggravation, they at last rule against it. That choice before long prompts shocking outcomes, as an endless flow of understudies in the loner class outperforms their cutoff points as well as finishes the test that the exceptional coaches have picked for them. Quartz is an enchanted spell that can be utilized to make a mana bow utilizing a center material. The production of the bow relies principally upon 2 elements. First is the center base component, which could be plastic, wood, or metal. The second, however most significant, fixing is an individual's present status of psyche and common character. In the wake of showing Iruma the supernatural spell, Bakiko stomps out of the Babel's enchantment device battler and reviews endless different understudies whom she had attempted to show the craft of mana bow production. Be that as it may, an endless series of understudies disheartened her, and nobody stayed with her to really dominate the quartz spell. Bakiko expected something similar from Iruma as well, despite the fact that he has endured all that she had put him through up to this point. While he was caught up with striving to make the mana bow, Bakiko arrived at the nearby market for shopping and acknowledged very late that she was trailed by Aligos Chanel. Meanwhile, in the Babel's sorcery contraption battler, Iruma was attempting to make a mana bow utilizing his cravings and the quill of a gatekeeper monster. Tragically, all his frantic endeavors wound up yielding no outcome. Fortunately, Alacrid, who is watching him battle, brings up that the major question is that he is attempting excessively hard and necessities to allow his natural cravings to communicate their thoughts. Iruma pays attention to him and is stunned to see the outcomes. Simultaneously, Aligos is strolling toward the room where Iruma has been rehearsing and tumbles to the ground when he sees him. Bakiko, who is walking simply behind him, hurries to the entryway to track down Iruma with a wonderful mana bow in his grasp, which leaves her speechless. It turns out every one of the extraordinary guides were pretty much mindful of the capacity of the understudies from the very first moment. They couldn't ever have consented to concentrate on them had they not been certain that there will be some return. Since every one of the understudies of the nonconformist class have at last figured out how to accomplish great accomplishments, the